Hi everyone, my name is Tara Bialik and I'm excited to just share a little bit about why I joined Hue and Grace as well as what your next steps are. I have been on this journey just like Mindy. So Mindy and I have worked together for a while in another business and we became great friends. And really have been both going down this road of, toxins and what it does in our body and what it does to, our digestion, our immune system, all the things. And over the summer, I had a chance to work for Dr. Axe, which was an amazing experience. Learned a ton. But the most important thing that I got from that was really like, holy cow, this is affecting so many women. So many women. The clients that would come in and share their stories on, cancer and immune disorders, as well as, hypothyroidism, being on medication, autoimmune disease, like everything, weight loss resistance, like all even arthritis and things of that nature as it has gotten worse and worse as they have gotten older. So these things that were causing them, and it started with something small, like, okay, being allergic or their body wasn't able to digest certain foods. And then it just escalated to this thing where it was overwhelming. They couldn't sleep at night. They were having brain fog and all these things that were preventing them from living a quality life. And hearing these stories from these women and the roads that they've taken, and they've gone to this doctor and they've taken this puzzle piece and tried to fit it here, and they've gotten all this information online and just bombarded and so overwhelmed with what they were seeing and trying to do to fix themselves. And what I learned, it really came down to this: removing the toxins from their life. And as much as they could, right? So starting by what you're using every single day, removing it. So after working with Dr. Axe and my daughter suffering from, she's 16, she was suffering from, her periods were super heavy and they weren't regular. She was breaking out with the acne, gaining weight, all of these things. And I was like, it is stemming from this. Like, what are we doing to our children? Like, type of thing. Even though I am a nutritionist, I know what she should be eating. I bring it into the house. But teenagers go out for boba, Starbucks, this, that. Plus she likes the smelly things all over her, like Bath and Body Works. So it was then when I said, let's remove these things and let's find some alternatives, Lena, because it's going to benefit you in the long run if you do this. And we started in October, and now she's like, you should see her. She's glowing. She's glowing. She just mentioned the other day she had her period. She was like, I didn't even know she had it. And like, when the family doesn't know, that she's not suffering. Like, her mood swings were stable. It wasn't heavy. Like, she didn't even have cramps. Like, these are all related to things we can control. And I knew if I let it go, if I didn't educate her, it would just progress into something that a road she didn't want to go down later in life. Like, I have met way too many women that have trouble conceiving and that have to go a different route. Like, it is a real thing. And even when I was working with Dr. Axe, these women that have gone through so many things, and if we could just teach them this first, and they start here as a foundation, removing things that are causing a disruption in their body. They're causing inflammation in their body. What inflammation actually does to the cells, it stops the cell receptors from working properly. So the nutrients that we are consuming don't get into our cells where they need to go in our body. Like, this is a real thing. So this whole thing has brought me down to this place where I was like, Mindy, I need to find something, a company that I can stand behind, right? That I could stand behind and actually partner with, where they have not only like say they're clean, but they are, and the ingredients in the item, in the products, all play a certain role in helping us. So like our protein, for example, like there are ingredients that you just learned about. They have ingredients in there that not just clean, no, they actually help aid in digestion. They help aid in things. They help our bodies. So, my daughter has been on the Hydrate Detox ever since October, and it's played a huge role, as well as removing those things. She uses our shampoo and conditioner. So this is why it made a difference in my family. It made a difference in my family, and I know what this can do in other families, preventing them from going down that road, right? Even us, preventing us from going down that cancer road. Or if you have been diagnosed, like Jen talks about, like, what could you change now that you know, right? So I just want to encourage you guys, like, our products here are top notch. They not only are clean and they don't harm our hormones, but they also are good for our bodies and nourishing for our bodies, digestion and all of that we struggle with, especially with our food industry being the way it was, no matter how good we eat, right? So I want to encourage you to take a step forward and really, try our products, try them. Like they're amazing. And right now what we do is, like, when you join as an advocate, and I always recommend joining as an advocate if this is something that you think you might want to do, or if you want to share with a friend, because if you join, you're getting, right now, signing up as an advocate, it's $20. And the discount you're getting on the pack is actually going to be cheaper than signing up as a customer. So the advocate, we do have advocate packs that I will include in the comments below, of the packs that you can choose from to try. And, that's where you can start consuming our products and seeing for yourself what they are doing for you. How do you feel after you're using them? Give it a month so you could actually see the benefits, because I've seen them greatly. After a month with even my daughter, she started feeling better. Her skin started clearing. And then, we're 3 or 4 months in, and that's when we really saw, like, holy cow, there is a huge shift. And this is what people need, right? We also have our cleaning products that are in one of these advocate sign up packs. So right now is the greatest time, because you normally signing up as an advocate is $45, and now it's half off. So something to think about for sure, looking at those packs, saying, hey, what could I try? What could I jump in with so I can see these benefits for myself? And if there's someone you want to share with, awesome. Like, I have found this opportunity, these products are so much easier to talk to people about. And I am not that person. Listen, I could talk to people on social media because I'm behind the screen, but in person, I'm like weird and awkward. And now I'm like, dude, I can talk about these products. You know why? Because I've seen a difference of what they make in my life, my family's life, but also this is what everyone my age needs. Like, I'm like, anyone that's like, any woman, any age. But I'm like, I'm at a baseball game. I'm like drinking my protein, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you totally have to try this. It's so good. It's clean. It has X, Y, and Z. And it's just very easy to talk about. My morning routine, talk about it all the time. People come over, they see it on my counter. They ask what it is. I tell them, this is going to be the best thing that you ever did in your morning. And you do it before your coffee. You are going to feel so much better. Your digestion is going to be better. You're going to have your probiotics, prebiotics. Like, it is super easy to share when you like something, when you love something. I never, ever, ever, and I am not a salesperson. You can read what I'm thinking all over my face. So it's like just me having conversations with my friends, with people that I love, with people that I want to help, because this really, truly can help them. So those advocate packs, I'll put them down below. But also this other thing that we're doing next week, We are doing a 3-day new advocate training. So this is the first time that we actually put something like this together. Normally our advocate trainings looks a little different than this. We do like a one call type of thing where you get bombarded with information, good information, but it's a lot all at once. This is going to be stretched out where you really get to learn how do I do this? What does this look like? How can I make it, put it on my social and not be salesy and weird and just be normal? How can I share it with a friend and not be salesy and weird, just be normal? Like, we're going to go over all of this. We're also going to go over some perks in our business. We do have a boost program that is fantastic, and it really gets you out of the gate running and making some income right away as you're selling. So it's and bringing people on this journey with you. But that's the way I look at it. It really is, come on this journey with me. Like, let's do this together. Let's learn, because our company not only provides the products, but we provide the education as well. So what we get to do is learn as we go, like learn why this is important. Like, why is it important to use products that are not going to disrupt our hormones? Like, what does that even look like? What does that mean? What are the probiotics and prebiotics in our Hydrate Detox? Like, what do they actually do for us in our body? Like, these are things we have videos on, we have trainings on, but we also do live monthly trainings on specific things from functional doctors, from hormone specialists. Like, this is not just a company where you're selling. No, you're actually transforming your life by learning and then being able to educate other women on this, because people need to know. People need to have their eyes open to what is happening to us, our families, our children, women across the country, and how we can control a lot of it. So I hope that was encouraging for you. If you have any questions, pop them below and I'll come back to answer those later today. Thanks, everyone.